Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today's trade is Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors. Yes, a tie-in to the Absolute Carnage event that spun out of the Donny Cates Venom run and was kind of a precursor of sorts to King in Black, which we will be reviewing. I'll review King in Black soon. So yeah, the Cult of Carnage comes to New York City. When he was last seen, John Jameson was being recovered from the site of a massacre in Doverton, Colorado by Misty Knight, which we did review that. That was in our Web of Venom review, I believe. Since then, they've both, or Venom Unleashed, I think is what it was called. Since then, they've both been MIA. How then did they become the only two people poised to prevent chaos as a deadly foe of Spider-Man is resurrected in the basement of the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane? Can the team of Iron Fist, Morbius, and Cloak and Dagger help them defeat the back-from-the-dead Demogoblin? I'm a big Demogoblin fan. Very glad they brought Demogoblin back for this. Plus, years ago, Cletus Cassidy used the Carnage symbiote to take over Doverton, as well as the team of Avengers who arrived to stop him. Now Captain America, Hawkeye, Wolverine, and the Thing must assemble once more when they discover the town's fate. Collecting Absolute Carnage Lethal Protectors 1 through 3 and Absolute Carnage Avengers by Frank Thierry, Leah Williams, Zach Thompson, Flavino, Alberto Albuquerque, Federico Blee, and Rochelle Rosenberg, rated T14 from Marvel. So if you didn't notice, that Lethal Protectors team is the one from Maximum Carnage, which I need to review at some point as well. I want to review like all the symbiote stuff I possibly can, to be completely honest. But yeah, the Lethal Protectors. So John Jameson is one of Carnage's possessed drones. He's also the Man-Wolf. You know, we can see Doppelganger in this. In recent reviews I mentioned I've always thought Doppelganger was really cool. And Carnage is going to make a sacrifice to bring back Demogoblin. Misty Knight thinks it's going to be her, but she's actually food for the Demogoblin when they arrive. He actually sacrifices Shriek, which I really didn't expect. But Shriek Demogoblin is super cool. And if I accidentally call Demogoblin Demigoblin, that's my bad. I called them that a lot as a kid and it kind of stuck. Sorry, it's Demogoblin. But Misty Knight was super cool in this book. She lost her arm pretty much right away. And she was still extremely capable without it. Like, it was a really good issue, actually, and her friend John Jameson is sent to hunt her down. And she's just so clever and badass. Taking out Carnage drones, missing an arm. Wild. And then Iron Fist is doing the same on the surface. You know, gets a message from her and kind of gets the old team back together. You know? And there's a freaking Deathlock there and stuff. They go down, they kick ass, they take names. They try to, you know, bring Man-Wolf back to his senses. Do they succeed or not? You know, you're going to have to read to find out. I don't want to give you everything, but it was a really cool book. It was a really cool book. And they find out that there's worse stuff coming, and they get recruited at the end. Very interesting. For the Avengers one, Captain America and Spider-Man are doing some fighty-fighty. Hawkeye is doing some drinky-drinky, but, you know, gets on his feet to go on a suicide mission. You know, and the Thing is in this. I don't like the Fantastic Four. I'm not a Fantastic Four fan. I reviewed the Masterworks one, and I didn't think it was very good. But I am a huge fan of the Thing. And he was in this, and that made me very happy. Also, Hawkeye kicks some serious ass in this, too. I prefer Kate Bishop Hawkeye, but Clint Barton's still a really cool character. Not in, like, the movies. I like his family stuff in the film, but other than that fun, wholesome stuff, you know. Don't really care for it. Don't really care for it. But then Wolverine also shows up. You know, they kind of get stuff together. And it's basically just Spider-Man trying to protect all these Avengers from Carnage and things. There's a lot going on. but it's pretty short. Kate Bishop's in it at the end, which is fun. It's really short. The Lethal Protectors 1 through 3, it kind of just... It's so fast-paced and stuff. It's paced so well that it feels like you get through it really quickly. And in the Avengers one, it almost feels like the Avengers one should have been longer, but the Avengers were actively doing stuff in Absolute Carnage, especially towards the end, so that's why it's just a one-shot. The one-shot just shows how they were gathered. So this is a one-shot that doesn't seem as, dare I say, pointless as lots of event one-shot tie-ins do. You know what I mean? So the Avengers one is a bit of a more important one. It's not 100% necessary or anything. Like, all you really need to read for Absolute Carnage to really get it is some of the Web of Venom stuff beforehand, right? You need to read Donny Cates' Venom, that one volume of, what is it, Nick Spencer's Spider-Man? That Spider-Man, whatever Spider-Man run has the Absolute Carnage tie-in, I'm assuming. I actually haven't read that book. I'm just kind of assuming because it's Spider-Man. And it's a whole volume, apparently. Maybe, sort of, kind of. And that's probably all you need to read. Like, 100% need to read. But yeah, I really thought it was fun. I really liked the Lethal Protectors one. And the Avengers one was good too. So this is actually one of the better Absolute Carnage tie-in trades, I think. I really do. But that is it for today, everyone. We have more books coming soon. I've kind of sworn not to buy any comics other than Immortal Hulk trades until I finish reviewing and reading what I have. Because I have some things that I've read even multiple times but haven't reviewed, because I've read New 52 Batman through like 3 times, but I haven't reviewed all of it. And I've read Batman Eternal through a couple times as well, haven't reviewed all of it. I've read Mighty Morphin Power Rangers through, haven't reviewed all of it, etc., etc. Same with Earth 2 and like New 52 Flash. But then I just have things I straight up haven't read or reviewed that I need to, knock off the list as well. So I'm not buying new comics until I at least catch up on what I have not read. I at least have to read what I have. But even then, if I want something new, I can still rent stuff on Prime Reading, which is pretty neat. But yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Don't know what I'm gonna do next. It'll either be something King in Black. I have 3 King in Black books. The volume of Venom that ties in King in Black itself and King in Black Planet of the Symbiotes. Road to Empire and Aliens Omnibus Volume 1 I've started. And then also Power Rangers, some Boom Power Rangers stuff I might review soon. That's kind of just the stuff I'm interested in right now. Yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'm just going to see you all next time.